Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your angel reading for the month of May. For April, we have Page of Wands. You had a lot of ideas in April. So, ideas, good news, discovery, creativity. This page is a young, enthusiastic, and creative individual who brings energy and motivation to work projects, and as a friend is sociable and entertaining. So some of you could have been very sociable and entertaining in April, or you were dealing with somebody who was sociable and entertaining. As a situation, the card often comes up in readings to show a fun fling or a new relationship, and in personal and work matters, new creative ideas and projects get underway. You may also be considering making travel plans to explore new places. Be a free spirit. Muse on your bucket list and start planning or get involved in a group project that inspires your creativity. So you were doing a lot of planning and had a lot of ideas in April. But presently, for May, we have Page of Pentacles. So it went from ideas, wands to pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So, May, you have some luck coming for you with the Page of Pentacles. Um, Luck, new job, money, good news. This page is a practical soul who likes to get things done. If reflecting a situation, he or she brings a new opportunity your way. This card often comes up in readings to reveal job offers, promotions, funding, and buying or selling properties, and guides you to go for the practical option rather than anything too idealistic. The appearance of this page foretells good news about all money matters, and their lucky charm extends to education, showing examination, success, and overall a step up in life that brings you rewards. So in May, you're being given a boost, a step up, a step up in life, basically. But in June, we have Eight of Swords restriction. So you could be trapped in your head in June. Eight of Swords. Hmm. Let's see. Change must come, but can't quite see how. Is the card of restriction. This eight asks you how you might be free again. Are you stuck through circumstances or due to the choices you have made? The position you're in June may be isolating. The card often comes up in readings to show a relationship in which one partner won't commit or open up emotionally, leaving you lonely. So you could be with someone in June, but you feel lonely because the person you're with won't open up emotionally. An additional interpretation is being blocked or sidelined at work or in your social circle. However, you experience restriction, you can find a way out. Now, your attitude for May is the Chariot, the angel of guidance. Okay. So in May, the Chariot is what is influencing you as the angel of guidance. Power affirmation for this card is I look ahead and focus on my goal. Okay. Drive, willpower, success, journeys, movement, energy, direction, confidence. The angel of guidance heralds success in a new direction. A decision has been made and it's time to move on. So you may have made a decision about somebody in May and now you're going to move on. You are determined to get to your goal or destination. Provided you stay grounded, you will navigate your journey well. This card often comes up to reveal a significant journey and overall a phase of determination and energy. This is also a card of confidence and guidance that sees you making great progress in your personal projects. Okay. So, be determined and have confidence. You can overcome any obstacles and succeed. Okay, Sagittarius. So, your attitude in May is you're going for what you want, basically. Now, what's influencing you is a Page of Swords. There's a lot of gossip around a certain situation. Page of Swords is somebody who gossips, which is why it's important to be careful. Um, Gossip, duplicity, legal matters, agreements, okay? So you may be dealing with a young person who has a hidden agenda. Although on the surface the page appears harmless, he or she may criticize you. So keep your own counsel and pay extra attention to how you communicate, verbally and in writing. If relevant to a situation, this card indicates documents which may be work related or visa applications or paperwork relating to house moves and other legal matters. You may be seeking professional advice just now. So the advice from this Page of Swords card, is to watch your words. If somebody talks to you a certain way, don't talk back to them the same way. Make sure that what you do on your end is clean. And, that way you are safe, right? The person you are dealing with can't accuse you of anything you didn't do. They can't, get at you because you've maintained what you're supposed to maintain. And it kind of reminds me of Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp right now is going through so much with Amber Heard. And despite how childish she acted, he always made it a point to act like a mature adult. At least that's what it seems like to me. I mean, that's my opinion. I know there's clips of him calling her names and him acting childish too. But a lot of what you see going on with him is you see him being calm or situations where he was speaking calmly and she was acting childish. And so you're being advised to act calm even if, someone else is being childish. They want to gossip, they want to criticize you, they want to say negative things. Well, the advice from your angels is to hold your own emotionally. A lot of people will talk about holding your own financially in tarot readings, but holding your own is so much more than that. You've also got to be able to hold your own emotionally when it comes to dealing with people. So, usually when someone is criticizing you, Sagittarius, it's nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with that person. So if somebody is calling you names like worthless or whatever they want to say, that's because deep down inside, there's a part of them that feels worthless, that has not been integrated from childhood. Maybe somebody in this person's childhood could have called them worthless or criticized them or called them names, and they have not integrated that part of themselves. They have not done the work. They have not been to therapy to figure out, hey, this isn't how we talk to people. And whoever taught them that was teaching them the wrong thing. So when this person criticizes you, it has nothing to do with you. And for some people, it could even be health issues. Sometimes when people are going through health issues, they act mean and they say all sorts of cruel things. And it's because deep down inside, they don't feel good or their health doesn't feel good. And they're trying to put their toxic stuff on you. They're trying to let it out and put it on you to make themselves feel better. But it never works, right? Because if they keep doing it, it never permanently worked. So you just have to be careful. Okay. You have to be careful. Mind your P's and Q's, cross your T's, dot your I's. Um, if you're going to talk to this person, I recommend not talking to them in private. Okay. Because you talk to them in private, they can say anything they want to say. They can gossip about you. They can say that you said this, you did that. But if you have like a witness with you when you're around this person, that eliminates them being able to gossip about you or tarnish your name or any of that because you have a witness. So you just need to be careful. Page of Swords kind of reminds me of Knight of Swords, but the page is smaller than a knight. I mean, the page is not someone that's trying to give you some sort of solid offer. Um, And Knight of Swords, you wouldn't want that offer. It's a good thing you did not get Knight of Swords in this reading. Knight of Swords is somebody who they want to make you an offer, but it's not the type of offer you want. With Knight of Swords, they want to talk down to you, but they want to be married to you and talk down to you. So that's not really a good offer. But with this Page of Swords, it's just somebody that, you know, they feel the need to criticize you, and you need to be careful what you say to this person, basically. This person has some sort of hidden agenda. I don't know what that hidden agenda is. It kind of reminds me of when we were in school, right? And sometimes a little boy was mean to a little girl. And what would the parents say? Always the parents would be like, "Oh, honey, he treats you that way because he likes you." And it has nothing to do with that. But that's what we're told. So maybe this person might like spending time with you. I don't know, but for some reason they they criticize you, but it has nothing to do with you, and it has everything to do with them and them not being integrated, okay? So your obstacle at this time is a new beginning with the Fool card. Tell us about the Fool card. This is the Angel of Innocence, okay? Beginning, spontaneity, faith, adventure. So you may be having trouble at this time having faith. I was laughing because I thought of that song, Gotta Have Faith. Freedom. So beginning, spontaneity, faith, adventure, optimism, freedom, risk, potential. I am free to find my own path and have strength for the journey ahead. But the angel message for this is that you have a brilliant opportunity to begin anew. Know that you can realize your potential if you take a calculated risk. So the advice is not to jump off a cliff. The advice is to don't jump off a cliff, don't jump off a love cliff, don't do something like that. It's the advice is to take a calculated risk. Now, your obstacle may be at this time taking a calculated risk. There is a risk you want to take, but the obstacle is either taking the risk itself or taking a calculated risk, okay? Now, the outcome of everything is departure, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Departure, change, journeys, movement. So a relationship or other situation cannot continue as it is. And this 8 sees you making a change. Often this means leaving the past behind as you accept that your time in a place or relationship is over. You have stepped away from a situation for good reason. There is comfort here too, since there's no drama. You step quietly away and follow the path you have chosen. An additional, more general meaning of the card is travel and other trips away from home, which reminds me again of that Chariot card you got. So you got another card about travel. So you could definitely be making a decision to travel towards somebody, okay? Or you're leaving a certain situation, and it's going to bring you peace leaving that situation. What you don't see coming in May is 7 of Wands, challenges. So if you are traveling, you may be having some challenges while you travel. So remember to bring a spare tire, have your cell phone, have your GPS, regardless of where you're traveling to. But let's see what the book says about 7 of Wands. Challenges, resilience, courage, defense. The 7 of Wands reveals a challenge to your position. You may need to fight hard to protect your work or argue for a principle or cause you hold dear. Equally, you may find yourself in an advocacy position, standing up for another person. The opposition might be relentless, but it's worth defending yourself. You have courage and passionately believe that what you are doing is right. Stand your ground and argue your case with eloquence. The card can also arise in readings to show issues with neighbors and property boundaries. Okay. So it could be also in um, May that somebody is violating your property boundaries, or they're just violating your boundaries in general and you don't like it. And to me, that ties in with that Page of Swords, right? Doesn't it violate our boundaries when somebody tries to define us, when somebody calls us names and they try to define who we are when they don't even live inside of us? So it is an illusion for someone to think that they know you or that they know who you are, and they don't even live inside of you. So this person could be violating your boundaries in May, and I don't know how they're violating your boundaries, but you may have to stand up for your boundaries. Or with this person, I'm thinking you may find yourself in a situation, and I know it sounds crazy, but you may be defending this person, because if you have a relative that's sick and that's why they're saying all these critical things and they're in a hospital, you may be defending them, against a medical team. Like you may want certain treatments for this person that they haven't been getting. You may want alternative treatments for this person. You may be concerned about this person. I don't know why you're concerned about somebody that acts this way, but it may be because they're a family member. Um, so that's all I have. Cancer, not Cancer, Sagittarius. Excuse me, Sagittarius. I'm sorry about that. But you just seem to have a lot of things going on in May, and but luck is on your side in May. And I think things are going to turn out the way you want them to be because you've put a lot of hard work into this. Whatever this is, you've put a lot of hard work into it. Um, I don't know. To me, it's almost like you feel sorry for this person because, a lot of people, if somebody criticizes them, they'll just walk away and not deal with somebody anymore. So either you are walking away with that Eight of Cups card, or if you're heading towards this person, with the Eight of Cups, it's because you feel sorry for them about something. I don't know, but regardless of whether you're leaving this person or you feel sorry for them, the advice from the Page of Swords card is to watch your words, watch what you say. And this was the advice that I added, which was, have a witness, have a witness around you with this person so that this person cannot accuse you later of things you didn't say or didn't do. So, but you're going to be having a lot of luck in May. And as always, just focus on your self growth. Focus on growing yourself. You cannot change this person. With some people, when they criticize us, the advice I read in a book was to tell them stop it. And that doesn't work for everyone. Some people laugh and they keep doing it. So we have to change ourselves. And in order to change ourselves, we have to work on self growth. And we also have to leave situations that are not in our best benefit. Because if somebody is a certain way, you're not going to change them. The only person you can change is yourself. So, and sometimes when we leave people, it causes them to get better. It causes them to go on their own path of self growth. Because once we leave them, they don't have anyone to look at anymore. They just have a mirror to look at, which is their self. And then once they start looking at themselves, they're like, what do I need to change about me? And so, me personally, that's what I do with some of my relationships. I've been in bad relationships before, and when I left the person, they generally got better. After a few years, they would call me and they'd be like, I have a new job, I'm doing great. And they got better because I didn't stay at their level. When we stay at someone's level and we accept their criticism and the way they treat us, we're not helping them. Me personally, I used to think that I was helping them by staying with them. And I think it's different in a hospital. You know, in a hospital, if somebody's going to pass away, of course we want to be there for our loved ones. But if you're dealing with somebody who's not in a hospital and you're putting up with their criticism and the way they treat you, you're not helping them. In order to help them, you would need to leave their level so that they can realize what they're doing wrong, hopefully, and so that they can grow. Because if you stay with them at their level, you're not helping them. Does that make sense? All right, Sagittarius. Um, Hope you have a good month in May, and I'm excited that you're going to be having so much luck in May. God bless.